Hey guys, Flying Dutch here and welcome back to France in La Resistance, the preview of the DLC. So, in between the episodes I set up my navy. 4 of my submarines are split off. We have 6 stacks of 10. They are gonna be convoy raiding and maybe put some torpedoes on the heavy ships of the enemy. But we don't know yet. We have a strike force. We have 1 carrier as France, we have 5 battleships, we have 7 heavy cruisers. And you want 1:4 ratio of your screening vessels. So we have 1:4, well we have 13 heavy ships, or 12 and 1 carrier, so that's 13. Times 4 is 52, so we only have 50 screening vessels, so we need more destroyers or light cruisers to protect our heavy ships. And I also want to make a submarine destroyer fleet, but we don't have the. And this song is louder again. I have to change the sound again. Just different for every song in this screen. Anyway, we have some spotters. They will never engage. Their only goal is to spot the enemy fleets, and I put the destroyers and the cruisers in there that were the best for surface detection and sub detection that we have right now. So I'm gonna put them in these 3 tiles. Maybe we will be at war with Italy, then they can just try to find the submarines and the other stuff. So yeah, that's my navy right now. Yeah, we need just way more boats. It's terrible. Of course, we get some more soon, and all of these should just go to the reserve. So I will assign them where I think they should go. Oh yeah, it's gonna bit of a clicky thing here. French theater, then they should go to the reserves, just like my 3 submarines that are in the reserves right now. It's gonna take some time to build all of these things. There we go. Okay, I won't give them a mission. I could assign their generals though, so which one is the best for a strike force? There should be someone that is good at positioning. So this one is good positioning. Number of ships in the first contact. That can be nice. Naval speed can be nice. More damage, yes. Also positioning. Receive credit. Yeah, we are gonna take you for our strike force, and apparently you can get a extra thing here. You can get Lone Wolf. That can be good. Visibility doesn't matter. This is good for our submarines actually. The spotters doesn't really matter. Let's take a look at our submarine fleet. Who is good for submarines? So this is a spotter, that's good for our spotter fleet actually. Yeah, we don't need you. I guess I'm gonna put you in there. Can you get the concealment? Yes, you can, nice. But positioning is not really doing anything, but I think it's the best one that we can pick for our submarine fleet as France. So we'll pick you here, and our spotters are gonna take the spotter. Perfect. So, there we go. We can now get an operative. We can choose between 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And these 3 have a trait, so I guess you're gonna take one of them. So Jenny Rousseau has a linguist. This operative is a natural at picking up new languages. You are tough. Enemy operative intel extraction rate. I don't really know what that does yet, so I'm not gonna take you. And infiltrator. Infiltration, effectiveness and risk, -25. Maybe we should get the linguist for now. So there she is. Right now she is contribution to counterintelligence for 1. Now we are upgrading our defensive here, and that gives us 1.5. So the operative is not needed here. When you click on the operative, you have a lot of options. Now let's go over these options. First, counterintelligence. In France. 1 a day. You can build an intel network. When you click this button, you can put her wherever you want, which is highlighted. I'm going to put her in Hessen, so we can get some intel over Germany. I think it goes here and all the surrounding states. Yeah, you can see the highlighted area. It's really hard. When you go to Brandenburg, you see it go to the Polish border, the Czech border, and to the sea. So it's the middle and the surrounding states. So I put her in Hessen, so we can have a look at Germany. And she will build up 0.4 a day. That is the build intel. You can also build a quiet intel network. When you do this, you keep your intel network, but you don't expand it. You can boost your ideology. I think when you have more spy network in a country, you can do propaganda. So you lower the stability and war support of a country. Root out resistance, that I showed you already. When you click this, we can put her in Algeria to fight against the resistance over there. But we are not. Control trade, so you get more trade opinion and diplomatic pressure. I don't really know what this does actually. Not gonna use it at least. Oh well. So she's gonna build up a network over time. And there you go. So she's trying to build a network, and there we go. Our passive defense is done. So we now get passive defense plus 0.1, 0.5. And now we are building a spy network here. You can already see the effects. Well, it's not listed here because we don't have 1%, I think, but we can now see the troops at this border, for example. We couldn't see that yet. The focus will become available, I think, at some point. But you can see here, we now have 25.2% because our intel network is giving us intel about their civilian industry, for example. But also army, navy, and air. Okay, we have our first focus completed, revive the national bloc. Oh, going the wrong way. So we get a bit more political power and we get a trade deal opinion factor. We go towards the monarchist as quickly as we can. I will explain why. So we have to go to utilize the leaks now. We get the decision to rally the leaks when we complete this one. We get more fascism and non-aligned support, and we need that to continue. So we go for that focus. It doesn't do that much. And for now, it is just waiting, I think. I think I did everything. Yeah, we just need so much more stuff here. Ugh. We are not making enough motorized. It is terrible. The start of France is terrible. But we need all these things too. I mean, I can start my support equipment, but we have this production efficiency already, so why would we give up on that? Okay, we got the electronic mechanical engineering. So we go for the next one, more research bonuses. Take these as quickly as you can. And now we are just waiting. So we have a good stability right now, 49. It's not great, but if you go below 25, you can get rebellions. And no one wants to go to war. And that's a problem. It's a big problem for example, the beginner rearmament. We need 12% war support before we can do this focus. And we need to go all the way up here to get rid of the victors of the Great War. So it's going to take a long time. And then you might ask, Dutchy, why are you going for the political tree and not for the industrial tree over here? Well, we have time soon. We have time soon when we complete the revise the constitution one. Because when we want to do this one, we need to get rid of our national spirit, constitutional revision. So this is going to take a year. this focus. In that year we can build up our economy a bit. We have events that are timing out. War propaganda, not gonna do. This one we cannot do it, because there's not enough world tension. Gonna put that one away. We will stick with the naval treaties for now, that's fine. Political actions, not gonna do anything. We can grow rubber, we don't need that right now in Madagascar. And why would you dismantle the Maginot Line? Why? I don't know. And we are not gonna form the European Union. Maybe later, but not our goal. Okay, Italy took down Ethiopia. Oh yeah, and what I should not forget to do is get myself 4 of you over there. With a leader. The infantry leader is also really nice, actually. The mountaineer, we should get the mountaineer on this army. Because all our mountaineers, are all our mountaineers over there? We only have 4 mountaineers, do we? Yeah, but they are big. Look at this template, 24. We can also not build more. We have our limit of our special forces. But I think it's still worthwhile to put that guy here. I mean, if we have a mountaineer, then we should use it here, right? And then maybe Charles de Gaulle. No. I mean, the infantry guy is maybe better for this one. Yeah. You are going here. You are our panzer guy, right? Also have a nice defensive guy, which is good at the Maginot Line. I don't know yet. We will take a look later. But for these armies, we don't need a good leader actually. Maybe some entrenchment over there is actually good. Let's get you. And if we go to Italy, you will do this. You will do this. You are not gonna move at all. And maybe we'll do that at some point. Okay, we get some command power. I think some of our leaders can already get a bonus. You can get guerrilla fighter. Entrenchment speed. Nah. Not really helpful. Yeah, you are the mountaineer. You all have only guerrilla fighter. I don't think I want these. I need something in Africa as well. Second London Naval Treaty signed. So we all said yes. For now. And now we get our first event. Election. Communists in the government. Do we want communists in the government? Change of popularity of communism, 10% or not? We will not. We will piss them off. And that can be very bad for us, but let's see what happens. I guess I'm gonna get you over here. And we don't need a good guy. Let's take you. We go for concentrated industry, I think. And he's ill immediately. Fantastic. We need a marshal. How do you call these things? Yeah, it's a marshal, right? Field marshal. There we go. Do we also need one here? And do we have... Can we build one? No. So I guess we don't get a field marshal.
Attention.
Can I remove this one? Yeah.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs.
There we go. Alright, let's keep playing and get the next focus done. How am I doing with my intel? We have 27% now. And now you see these things over here in the operations list. We cannot do any operations because you need 2 spies, 2 operatives to do an operation. And we can only get our second one when we did 5 upgrades. So we need to do more upgrades over here. Should I do that right now? Maybe we should actually. We have enough passive defense for now. Blueprint stealing can be nice. Maybe steal some tank templates from Germany, for example. Or some training so we get better ones. The chance of recruiting an operative with the commando trait. Let's see what that is when we can get our second one. I don't know what that trait is. Should be good, otherwise it's not listed over there, right? So yeah, we got 1 stripe of defense over here of the 4. You can see it, it's very small. It's in the red. And we need to do 3 more after this to get our second spy. Okay, we go to the Council of Rambouillet. We get more non-aligned, which is what we want. And as you can see now, the intel is now 29%, so sooner or later we can see a lot more of our intel. And it goes up slowly. Construction, we are still building our civilian factories, which is great. Our infrastructure is not terrible, also not very great, so let's build a couple more there. I can also give you a trait. Now, what can you do as a field marshal? Reinforce rate or this division recovery rate? Let's take that one. At least spend our command power. We also need more oil. And we don't gain oil right now. We also need the oil to train our ships to get better. So maybe we should get 1 oil. I think I will. I don't have subjects. So we always have to do something like this. Should I give you some oil, or should I get it from somewhere else? Dutch East Indies. They don't have enough. Let's get some oil from America. At least we get 355, and we can use that to train our troops and our ships. Just need it, so. And you are done here. Excavation can be nice. Not gonna build the oils one right now. Maybe we should get the radio. Some standard stuff. You are the reserve fleets, right? Yes, what do we have here? The La Fantasque class, and the La Fantasque class is a decent... I think it's our best one that we have at the moment. The best template. It has, what is this again? Torpedo. Depth charges against submarines. And it has some sub-detection. It's not great, but these guys need to go to the strike force. There we go. Did they arrive? There we go, yeah. So we have 54 screens to 13. So we now have enough screen ships to protect the heavy ships. We still want a little bit more. Let's see what happens with what we get. We have our next upgrade here. So when we can create another operative, we get someone with the commando trait. Let's see what that is. What do I want? Should we get the crypto department so I can show you guys what that is? Yeah, let's unlock the crypto department. 30 days, we lose 8 civilian factories. It's very bad. But let's see what we can do. These are all fine. Training troops maybe? Should we start training some of our ships? I think I'm gonna start training our ships. Oh, I have to show you guys something. Something incredibly nice. When you train your ships and you shift click the naval exercises, it will train until they are regulars and then they stop training. Okay, we are still gaining fuel when we do this. Just a tiny bit. But we do get some naval experience, and that's really good because I want to make good sub-destroyers. So, I guess I'm gonna do this for a while. Do you get experience when you train? No. That's a pity. But yeah, we are gonna train our troops and our ships to regulars. For sure. We are losing 264 oil and we gain 355 from one civilian factory. I think it's alright. Start is slow anyway, as France. And you can do the same with your troops. If you shift click here, they will train. I will show it with this army here, the motorized and tanks, and some other infantry. Actually, I should get these infantry out of here, I think. There we go. So we have 13 motorized or tanks. And if I shift click, these ones are now training. These 5. These ones who are regulars are not training. It's fantastic. Now, I don't want to train because I don't have the supply. So I will just cancel it now. Airplanes, I don't know if I am going to train those. And there we go. We have now a crypto department. And no enemy cipher is being decrypted. So, now we have our crypto department. We can click the crypto button. And we are level 1. Click on the map to add a country as decryption target. Our country has 12 decryption power a day. We are at peace, so we have less, and so on. So we can do this in Germany. It will take 960 days to decrypt the Germans. And then we can do stuff with it. Once the enemy cipher is fully decrypted, we will get the following passive bonuses against the enemy. Air detection plus 5%. Interception mission efficiency plus 25%, so our fighters are gonna be so much better to intercept their planes. And we get some more civilian, army, navy and air force cyber bonus. So I guess these are plus 10% for these things. Again. So then we know even more about Germany and what they are trying to do. Look, we can now also see their focus. We couldn't see it before. And it's very nice to see. We can see it from Great Britain because we are democratic both. And we get 20%. I think that's how it works. I'm not totally sure. 30%. Yeah, when you are at 30% you can see the active national focus. That's pretty nice to know. So we are now encrypting. I'm not going to put my factories or something more. Or should I go for my second spy and then stop? We need to do 2 more things and then we can get our second operative. I think I will do this. We can get more decryption power. We can get even more decryption power over here, but it costs 10. Government's crypto level. Then we can add another nation in the list. Level 1 you can do 1, level 2 you can do 2. Do I need more? I think I only want to focus on Germany. So I don't think I want to do that one. Maybe we should get some more decryption power. So we decrypt Germany a bit quicker. I think that's fine. Some more decisions. Yeah, we can do rally the leaks because of our focus. And when we do this, we get more fascism and non-aligned. 10%, but we lose stability. We can also unleash La Gagoule. We lose 7.5% and we get more fascism. We are not going to do this at all. We cannot lose 7.5% stability. Why do we need to click this button? Why do we need more support for fascism and non-aligned? That is because of... Well, maybe we don't need it actually. No, we don't need to do that at all. When you go to the national regeneration, the fascist path, you need 50% unaligned and fascist combined. And that is why you need to press those buttons. So we don't have to. We don't have to click that decision. We are fine like this. And we can still get the monarchist on the throne. That's really nice. Okay, this one is almost done. We get a bit more non-aligned popularity. And we now have 14%, so we have 24%. One more year of one more day. Then we have completed that one. So now we have 24. We go for the revised constitution. This gives us weekly stability plus 2%. Very nice. And then we need to wait a year before we can get our monarch on the throne, and then we will focus on our industry. The Chinese United Front forms. And why is that? I think they went to war. I clicked it away. Okay. Some nations are in the Chinese United Front. Xinjiang is in the front. All to protect against Japan. Of course we cannot see... Oh, we can see there. Oh, when they are non-aligned you can see more stuff. That's interesting. Non-aligned gives more intel bonus to Navy and civilian. Ah, I didn't know that. And fascism. 15, 10, 10, and 10. Okay. The US Congress passes the Neutrality Act. So they are going that way. It's going for the West Wall, Germany. The West Wall is the forts against France, so we both have our forts ready. And it's really important that we keep those forts, I think. Divisions. Oh yeah, that's over there. How are my boats doing? Are they done training? No. I will just keep training. We get a bit of naval experience and... yeah. We just need it. Ah, these ones stopped now, I think. Oh yeah, they are repairing, so they had some accident. And we have the radio interception group complete for our crypto department. So now we have 25 decryption power. Now it only takes 464 days to decrypt the German Reich. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more thing for our second operative, and I think I will. What information do I want from the enemy? I mean, do I need to know about the army? I know it's bigger and heavier anyway. I don't need it. I don't need those things. Intelligence gained from operating infiltrate assets. Steal blueprint risk. Maybe we should get the blueprints. Capturing enemy operatives. Control trade mission. Enemy nationality recruit. Oh, 10. 10 factories, no. I don't know, maybe we should get a bit more defense. And then I'm gonna stop putting my civilian factories in this, because we need to build our economy, Dutchy. What are you doing? But yeah, I want to show the new stuff, right? Let's have a quick look at our occupied territories. So, we now have 71.5% compliance. Let's see how much this increases every day. Okay, nothing this day. Still nothing. It goes really slowly higher, I think. Yeah, everything is going up really slowly because we are using the civilian oversight. Alright guys, that's going to be the end for the second episode. Please tell me what you think about the DLC until now, and like the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.